All right, so we got to start right off the bat with all the juicy gossip.
Okay.
So you have had now 3 opponent changes. What does that do to your mentality? Like, what is it like to have so many different names coming in?
It sucks at first, but you know, like I said, I train to improve my skills and develop my skills for times like this, and you know, about an hour or so, and I'm back to where I need to be.
So does it feel different coming into, you were going to fight John McDessie, a veteran, now you're fighting a debuter. Does it feel different? Do you feel like the fight is less important or less meaningful?
No, because you can still get hurt. So I'm going to treat him like a champion, like I treat everybody else, and get this win.
So speaking of John McDessie, I know you were talking recently about some comments that you guys had talked a little bit on Twitter, and there was some things that he said. So can you maybe talk to the people who don't know what happened, explain what happened and how that made you feel?
Certain things I don't really want to talk about, but you know, he pulled out because he was scared of getting that big L and becoming a highlight, which he will still become a highlight, you know, and we just go from there.
So you still want that fight?
Oh, of course. You know, you can't call out for pull out of a fight from an injury, but then the week before we're supposed to fight, you calling out a former teammate. You know, only thing we're supposed to hear from you is road to recovery and surgery went well. You only get 2 posts, 2. But him calling out a former teammate just showed me that he just doesn't want to fight me.
So when you're preparing for a fight, Campbell, a lot of fighters want to focus just on the fight. So having this kind of extra kind of drama that's going on that it really doesn't have to do with this fight right here, does that distract you at all?
No, that's in the past. That's like on the back burner. So I'm not even really like paying attention. Sometimes I forget about it because I'm so focused on what I need to be focused on right now, which is Common Worthy, get this win, and move forward.
And your opponent, you guys have met before, friends, trained. Can you kind of tell people about your relationship with him?
So me and Common, when I didn't have a gym for a year, I used to drive up to Pittsburgh. He calls it the academy now, and I used to train with him. I think we went out a couple times. There were times before I was in the UFC, he'll let me know, just keep fighting. You're gonna get that call. You're gonna get that call. You know, I got that call. My birthday was July 30th. He fought 3 days before my birthday recently, and I, texted him, posted him on my page, like, man, good stuff. You still out here knocking people out, and now I'm fighting him. So it's kind of like weird, but it is what it is.
So he said that he probably wouldn't have taken the fight if it hadn't been like his entry into the UFC. That it was sort of like he had to do it. Do you like fault him for that at all, or?
No, not at all, man. I really do understand, man, and that's how I know it's all love, because there's no animosity. There's no hate, there's no beef. It's just he's out here. He got a family too, and he want to change his life, and I understand, and I know he understands that I'm not here to lose. So it's just all respect and love.
And so he predicted violence. What do you predict?
Pretty much how I sparred sessions with. Yeah, I don't really predict violence. I predict getting in, getting out. So if that's what he want to do, he gonna be by himself in the violence. I'm gonna just get in, get out with the win, and go home.
Thank you.
Thank you.